Hey guys, you all probably already know that you don't mess with the government. When they say jump, you say how high. Well, in most cases. When it comes to insurance and increasing the minimums for commercial insurance liability, you need to keep your feet planted, question it, and speak up. Why? Because they are discussing increasing minimums from $750,000 to $2 million and maybe even $5 million. According to Denny Beecher, the president of RT Specialty, this has been a discussion that has been happening for his 30 years in the business and probably even longer than that. Not too long ago, we had Denny on our podcast, Caution Wide Right, and he went into a lot more detail on this topic. We'll throw a link above, or you can go over to cautionwideright.com to check out that episode. Or if you have any questions, just fill out the form below. So, every 4 years or so, there's a study to see if the $750,000 limit is adequate, and different groups have different opinions on this. Those who introduced the Fair Compensation for Trucks Crash Victims Act say that increasing the minimum insurance levels to $5 million would shield families from the financial aftermath of catastrophic truck crashes. Then you have the attorneys. Of course, they are saying, increase it, increase it. They just want to create a bigger pot of money to win in lawsuits. Lastly, you have all the data analysts. They are saying, hey, just look at these numbers. Our data shows that 99% of insurance claims are settled at $1 million or less. We don't need to increase anything. I will mention that the FMCSA is hesitant about this increase. Because most lawsuits are settled out of court, they don't feel like they are getting enough data from insurance companies to make an informed decision on the increase. Either way, I'll have to go ahead and say that I side with the data analysts, and so should you, especially if you're a trucker. What do you think is going to happen if these minimums increase? Well, inevitably, the increased costs would be passed on to you, the truckers. And with insurance already increasing 42% in the past 10 years, more increases could cause a lot of problems for an industry that is already struggling. This would affect both large and small fleets, but larger fleets probably have self-insurance retention, which allows them to cover significant costs on their own. On the other hand, smaller fleets can most likely only afford first dollar liability, and this coverage starts from the first dollar of an accident's cost. So what do you think the increase in insurance premiums would look like? Well, let's look at a quick example. The premium increase would of course depend on the increase in minimums, but if a carrier is currently paying $8,000 to $10,000 a year in premiums, that amount could double or even quadruple if the minimum went to $5 million. If you have any questions or you're looking for an affordable insurance quote, you can call us, email us, or just fill out the form below, and one of our commercial insurance specialists can help you out.